So well, it be a lagade. What the hell? Hey guys, this is Sarah with another video. Yay, it's me. Party. Appreciate it. Or don't, but leave me alone. I'm very sorry. I might look a little crappy and also act a little crazy because I've just woken from a 2-hour nap that was supposed to be an half-hour nap. Because your girl is tired. It's more than tired. Anyways, that's another video. It just feel tired a lot of times, and I need to figure out what's up with that. But this is not the subject of this video. This is going to be a lighter video, a video on the lighter side, because we love light. There's a light right over there, but no, because I don't know, I just wanted to talk about my fitness weight loss journey. So this is not, I've not like taught it through really well or anything, so I'm just going to roll with it and try to talk to you guys about how it all went down, when it started, where I am at now. And so yeah, you might have seen what my body looks like right now or not, depending on if I had the guts to post it. But anyways, it doesn't matter what my body looks right now. What matters is that I'm much more healthy, I'm much more fit, and I've worked hard to be where I am at right now, and I'm really proud of myself for it. So let me just take some tea, which is, I'm still not used to looking at exactly the lens where I'm supposed to look at the cameras. I know the other videos I was looking straight ahead where I can see my face, but now I'm having to look right over here to you guys, and it's a little bit disconcerting. Sips on tea. I'm gonna add it. Oh my god, I'm so random today. Anyways, so yeah. First of all, I just want to give you some background on myself, on my weight, on my fitness, which was non-existent. So I've always been on the chubbier side. So yeah, I was a chubby kid all of my life, even fat. Well, maybe not when I was in elementary school or anything, but when I entered high school, I was definitely what you would call a fat kid, a fat teenager. And it's okay, but I mean, at first, for the first few years in high school, it really didn't. I don't feel like it did have an impact on my esteem. I was just, I didn't feel good about myself, but I didn't feel like really terrible. But that all changed at around the age of like 14, 15, I think, where I really started like being self-conscious about my weight and everything, mostly because, and also of all my appearance, but mostly because people started commenting on it, and I was starting to realize like what the hot girls, sexy girls, beautiful girls looked like and what I was looking like in comparison. So yeah, I was just fat, and I wasn't doing any kind of exercise. I just, I was just there, just being like, Once again, I'd advise to have something to drink if you'd like to. This video, I don't intend it to be like half an hour long again, so let's try to get through things. I'm being too random. So yeah, I started putting on much more weight in high school, and there was a determining moment where I really felt like crap and tired of being at this weight, and I never considered myself to have an eating disorder, even to this day, but I did struggle with emotional eating. So whenever I'd get home from school, I would like eat like pizza pockets or any other thing that would be comforting to me, just to, to make me feel better about having had to go through that day at school. Like every day in high school was miserable for me, so it was just a way to make me feel a little bit better when I got home. So yeah, I would eat those even though I wasn't really hungry, but I would eat those and then I would eat supper with my family again. So it was like a kind of cycle where I was eating too much and not doing any kinds of exercises. And yeah, I was that kid, that stereotype of the fat kid who never got who sucked in gym class and who was never picked first or even later on to play in the team. I was always the last kid to be picked, and so yeah, nobody wanted me on their team, and I totally understand why, but it was really hurtful because that didn't give me any motivation to want to, actually be, to actually participate and do any kind of sport. So yeah, I wasn't, I wasn't picked for any sports, and I hated them all. I think the only team sport I kind of enjoyed was badminton, and so it was that when it was part of the classes went by much faster, and it wasn't that bad, and I didn't suck at badminton. It was okay. So that was better. But running, gymnastics, volleyball, soccer, basketball, which is ironic because now people always ask me if I used to play basketball in high school, and I wish I could say yes, that I was like on a team and that I was really good and that I was the star and blah blah blah. But no, I sucked, and I think that I kind of missed what I should have been doing with my life. I should have been a basketball player. That's what I should have been, clearly. Just joking. But yeah, and a piano, oh my god, a piano player. Ding ding ding, because my hands, look at them, you can see. Anyways, yeah, so fast forward to after high school, I went to Cégep, which is 2 years of pre-university classes, to kind of get you specialized in what you're thinking about doing in university. So it's mandatory for like everyone has to take Cégep classes. So I went to Cégep, here in the province of Quebec. So I went to Cégep, and I felt better because, I was out of high school, but I still felt like crap about myself. I didn't like anything about the way I looked. And so I reached some point where I think it was like in 2011, I graduated high school in 2010, and in 2011, I reached a point, I don't know, it was like an evening, and for the first time of my life, like I said, I never had an eating disorder. Trigger warning here. I'm going to talk about an action that might trigger some people. So if you don't want to hear about it, you can just, maybe fast forward. I'll put the minutes where you can fast forward to if you don't want to hear about it. But yeah, I went to the bathroom and I was in front of the toilet bowl, and I tried to make myself throw up. And that was like my lowest point, because I never wanted to reach to use that kind of means to reach my goals. I knew I had friends who had lost a ton of weight, making themselves throw up and all that stuff, and I was always like, no, I don't want to do that. But I reached a point where I was feeling so like bad in my skin that I thought that would be the solution. So yeah, I tried to make myself throw up, but immediately, well, first, I don't think I was doing it properly, and secondly, I really felt bad doing it, and that wasn't the person I wanted to be. So I stopped, and I did the thing that I'm really proud of that moment. I'm really proud of myself in that moment, because I did something that changed my life. So I got out of the bathroom and I went to see my mom and told her exactly what I was just about to do. And she sat me down and we had a really serious long talk about it all. And I told her all about my insecurities, and she kind of told me, you know what? She said something that also changed my life. She said, if you don't like something about yourself, you need to change it. Like, there are some things which you don't have control on, but if you have control on this thing, you have to change it. If it's not making you happy, you have to change it. And for some reason, that was really like eye-opening, because I felt like I was always fat, so I could never not be fat. It was like I was stuck. And when she said that, I was like, wait, you mean that I can change my weight? And that was like a ding, ding, ding moment in my mind. So yeah, and she really helped me. Like, my mom was like my nutrition coach at that point. I'm not saying that it was the best. Like, I was, there was a lot of portion control, calorie deficit, which maybe was a little too much at that time. I don't know, but I don't think it was too much, because I lost a ton of weight. Actually, I lost, at that point, I was 207 pounds. And during the course of, like, I'd say 2-3 years, I was maybe down to 175, 180. I don't remember quite well, but yeah, I had lost like 30 pounds or something like that. And I mean, I really felt better. And at that time, I was eating well. I was eating what I felt was a healthy diet. I was eating breakfast, which was something I wasn't really doing before. I was eating breakfast. I was eating vegetables. I was eating fruits. And I was eating all the things that were much more healthier than what I was eating before. And also, because I wasn't a fit kid, I wasn't just going to start like doing workouts and no, that wasn't going to be sustainable for me. So all I did was a few times a week, I would like dance around in my room, and slowly it became like a 20-minute thing to like an hour of me just dancing around in my room. And while I was in Cégep, also, I had the choice of the kind of exercise that I wanted to do, what kind of classes I wanted to take. So there was a strength training class, a weightlifting class, and I took that because I was like, yeah, I can just work out on my own and not be all about the team spirit, whatever. So I took that class, and the thing that I regret is not like really utilizing all the machines and soaking in the knowledge that the teacher was giving me, because I think that, well, right now I'm really in love with it, but at that time I wasn't really ready to like get into all that information. So I mostly did cardio in that class, being on the stationary bicycle and all that stuff. I did some weight training and all, but because you had to, but I was just going through the motions and not really caring about what I was doing. But it did help me in like moving my body and all of that, so that was good. So I had those two things, and when I was on a break from Cégep, I would dance around and do that stuff, and that was really fun. Actually, I think that if you're not fit, the way to start getting into it is really doing something that you love, and not like necessarily following a plan, but just going about it intuitively. So I enjoyed like putting on music and dancing around. Maybe some people will just like to walk, or like do a light jog, or just also what I love to do too is do Dance Central, the game on the Xbox. So I would do that a lot too, because the time would just fly and I was still doing exercise. So yeah, I was doing that. And then afterwards, when I had lost the 30 pounds and all, I kind of, I wasn't moving around as much, because I kind of felt like I reached my goal, even though I didn't really have a set weight goal. But yeah, I just started slacking off, but I was still eating healthier. So I think I gained, maybe I was drinking a lot of alcohol too at that point. So what really got me back into the fit train was like, I realized at some point, I thought, because I have a lot of digestive issues, so I thought that I was bloated all the time, but actually I had put on some weight, some fluff in the stomach area. And when I realized that, I was like, oh my God, girl, you're not going back to where you were before, so you better get your shit together. So I started dancing again, I think. At that point, it was like 2012, no, 2013, I had started university. So yeah, I was just, just like doing some exercises and all of that. And then I think it was in that same period of time, exactly 2013, when I realized that, I needed to get my shit together. My best friend recommended a fitness dance channel on YouTube, which had really great dance workouts and all that stuff. And it was the channel of Kiara Lachey, Superhero Fitness TV, I think is her channel's name. And that girl is really amazing. I still follow her. I don't do her workouts like as much really, but she really like got me into it. Like I was doing her dance workouts and really having fun and feeling myself work. Like I was working, and it was really amazing and fun. And she's a Black woman, so I don't know, there was something inspiring in having a Black fitspo person like coaching me through her videos, and with her best friend also Brina, who was in a lot of her videos. So I really I still like, those girls are still like huge motivators, huge idols of mine. So I'll leave a link down below to their channels and to their Instagram and all that stuff. So yeah, and so I was doing at first I was only doing like her videos, and after I decided to like give myself a plan. So I would start also to run outside. So I was running it was 2 times a week, and I would wake up at like 4 in the morning, 4:30, to run before I was going to my university classes 2 times a week. And I would run like all of the fall until November, until like it was really too cold to actually run. And then afterwards I was like, well, I can't run anymore, but I can't also just do her dance workouts, because I felt like I needed something more. I wanted to like develop some muscles or whatever, just lose more weight. And so I found another channel. I don't remember how, but I found another channel. I think it appeared in the recommended videos on my YouTube, and it was Fitness Blender. Now, they're a married couple who have a channel all about fitness, and they provide they have over 500 free workout videos, and they also have like programs, but they're like at most $10 for like 8 weeks. I mean, it's nothing, it's cheap and it's really effective. So yeah, I'll leave also all their infos down below, but they were game changers. I mean, their videos were challenging, really hard. I cursed at them a lot, but I was seeing changes in my body and in my physical abilities. So I've been training with them for the last 3 years now. I think I started in 2014. Yes, after I stopped running. Yeah, so I think I started just I would create it was a custom program. It wasn't really, I would just put in a few days where I would do the Kiara Lachey's workouts, and then I would put in for the rest of the days their workouts, Fitness Blender's workouts, and that would be my program for the week, and I changed it up every week. And then when spring came about again, I would start running, not exactly on a rigid schedule, but I would run outside with my friends, and it was just like a very fluid, changing program. Didn't have any knowledge in what I should be doing. I was just going with the flow, which also is another really important thing when you're getting into a fitness journey. I think is just to do the things that you want to do, even though it's not maybe the most recommended. But I mean, if you're feeling like you want to do those 3 cardio sessions a week, well, videos, whatever, well, do it. If that's what's going to get you moving, just do it. But then it's only recently, actually, So I think, well, let me slow down a little bit. I think I lost another like 10 pounds doing their videos. So I was like at 170 or something. So 170 is actually my weight now. Still, I think I'm maybe like 168 right now. I haven't weighed myself in a few days, weeks, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like it's the weight my body is comfortable at. So I'm still like trying to lose some more weight, tone up, more like toning up and losing some weight, but it's nothing dramatic. So I think ideally I'd like to be like 160, but we'll see. I'm not really like, oh, I want to be 160, and if I'm not that, I'm not feeling good about myself. No. Oh yeah, and also something I forgot to mention is that I really I was really, all this time, all those years, I was really building confidence. But what I want to say is that it's not only like my appearance that helped me build that confidence. It's a mix of everything. I was feeling more confident in my appearance and my body, so I went out more, not to party, but just to experience the world and do things. And also like to get a job, a more permanent job, a more like, because I had summer jobs, but I wanted a job for the whole year. And so it just helped me go for more opportunities and just put myself out there more. So yeah, so coming back to the weight and my fitness journey, yeah, so I did, when I said I was doing, creating programs for myself, I felt like I needed more structure. So, and also I was kind of avoiding weight training. I was doing more cardio and all that stuff, doing a little bit of weight training, but I was like, I should really get into it. So again, I used Fitness Blender's programs. Well, I wasn't yet, but then I decided in 2015 to use their programs. So they have lots of programs. Like the first one I did was the 8-week fat loss program, which it's pretty intense, and that's the program that I was talking about in that other video. It's pretty intense, but yeah, it was a challenge, and I did all the workouts. Yeah, I just did them all. Yeah, and my battery is about to die, so I'm going to like try to go faster. So yeah, I did all the workouts of the program, and then I gave myself a break after the 8 weeks, and then I jumped on another few programs until like 2016, the end of 2016. So what happened at the end of 2016 was that I was starting to feel like, because I have little weights at home, like 5-pound dumbbells and all, and I would like combine them, so I would make like 10 pounds and all that stuff. But I was feeling like I was starting to get too strong for those weights and that I needed something more. So I was considering for a few months now to go to the gym, but because of my chronic condition and all that stuff, I couldn't really go. But I decided that one of my resolutions for 2017 was to go to the gym. So what you need to understand right now is that I've never been to the gym before, except for the gym at the Cégep. So yeah, I on the 31st of December, which is pretty cliche, I registered online to like create an account and to have a subscription to the gym that is close to my house. Well, it's not really close, but I mean it's the closest to my house. So yeah, and on January 9th or 10th, I don't remember, I started going. And I'll do another whole video on how an awkward girl feels in the gym, which is also not a girl's gym, a women's gym, but there are men there too. So anyways, and at first it was really, I need to find a program, so I went online and tried to see what I could find like that would be cheap or even like free. And Jen Eward, which I will also leave her link below, which a huge motivator too, had like put up a beginner program at the gym. So I followed this for like 6 weeks until recently. I took a break last week and I just got back to the gym this week again, and now I'm on Naturally Stefani's, which also I will put her channel's name down below, program, which is a push-pull leg program, and I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate it because I just wanted to go to the gym 2 times a week and do the rest of my training at home for like schedule reasons, and because I have other things to do, and because I have to take a bus and walk to go to the gym, it's like it takes a lot of time in my day. But anyway, I'm following her program and I feel like I'm gaining strength. I feel like my body has changed already too by going to the gym, so I'm all excited for it, and I'm still figuring things out, and I'm also like really absorbing, soaking up a lot more knowledge like on how to do some exercises, deadlifting, squatting, bench pressing. It's all a process, and I was mostly like squatting with the Smith machine, but today I did it with the bar, and I'm super proud of it because I had a hard time stabilizing the bar, but now I can do it, and it's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy about that. So yeah, it was a long journey, but it was also a journey where it was hard, but I also allowed myself to have fun through it. And at some times I would be really rigid, but I would also be forgiving. So what I want you, and I'll do a whole other video also on tips on how to maintain and how to stay on track. If you'd like to, just tell me, give this video a thumbs up and comment. But yeah, it was just about wanting to be healthier. I think the major thing for me was wanting to be healthier, and also realizing how it made me feel. When I ate those healthier foods, I was feeling better. When I exercised, the endorphins that were released afterwards made me feel calm. So that's why I always say that my gym sessions, sorry, my cameras just stopped, so that my gym sessions, my training sessions are a therapy for me. They really help me, and they make me feel more confident and more proactive and a little bit more tired, but whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to wrap up this video because it's almost as long as the other one, and I had said that it wouldn't be. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and that you've had gotten some motivation from it, and I really appreciate you watching those videos and, you know, getting to learn more about me. So yeah, anyways, I love you all, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.